E aí? Vamos começando a jogatina da semana.
The English are terrorizing all of Scotland, and it's time for us to fight back. But if we're to defeat them, every one of us will need to learn how to march and fight. Follow the path to the blue flag. First, click the soldier. Good! Now, right-click near the blue flag. Good! Now, move to the next flag. Click the soldier, then right-click near the flag. Excellent! To move to the next flag, you must walk through the black. Moving into the black area reveals more of the map. The black area represents unexplored territory. That's all there is to it. Now go on to the next flag where you'll meet some allied soldiers.
Olha só, o time tá reunido.
To move all your soldiers at once, click near the units and drag around them. Then right-click to move. Try moving your soldiers to the next flag. Did all your units make it to the flag? The road ahead is guarded by an English outpost. Scroll up to the outpost building by moving the mouse to the very top of the screen. Then click the red outpost. Right-click the outpost to attack. Destroyed. That should slow the English raids. Keep following the path to the village. Home sweet home. Wait. The English are angry that you destroyed their outpost. They're coming to attack your village. Don't panic. Just click your soldiers and right-click the red English soldiers to attack. Defeat the enemy soldiers and you will have won your first battle. Good job! Now you know how to fight back against the English army.
Isso aqui lembra adolescência. Eu joguei muito esse jogo na adolescência. Legal, você pode criar mapa além das fases que já tem.
Scotland has soldiers now, if only a few. But if we are to turn back the greed of Edward Longshanks, we will need many more recruits. Much more gold in our coffers. These ancient stones and oaks around us will soon be steeped in the blood of clansmen.
Sem falar que é outro filme que eu gosto muito, né? Só não gosto como termina, O Coração Valente. Eu li também sobre o William Wallace.
An army marches on its stomach, or so the old saying goes. My clansmen have been farming and tending sheep for hundreds of years, but gathering enough food to feed an army is a different matter entirely. Without a strong economy, the meager forces that we've cobbled together will collapse again.
Sem arma não tem dinheiro, filho. Nessas épocas aí.
To support the Scottish army, you'll need to build up your stockpile of resources. To win, gather 50 food, 50 wood, and 50 gold. To gather food from the forage bush, pick a village.
Nossa, mas é muito bom, dá uma nostalgia esse jogo, o gráfico dele, a música. Os padrões de hoje, o gráfico, né? Não é tão bom, mas a jogabilidade vale a pena hoje em dia. Isso aí é um monte de jogo copiando depois. Comentem aí se vocês jogaram Jogando. vocês acham? Eu sou suspeito que eu gosto muito de temática medieval, né? Quem já conhece aqui o canal. Mythology tem uns bichos sobrenaturais, né? Os seres de mitologia, evidentemente. Tem os titãs, que são titânicos. E aí achei interessante, porque eu estava acostumado com o jogo de cartas tradicional, que só os bonequinhos, os personagens do tamanho, né? Olha lá. Aí aparece um ponto grande. Gosto muito de fazer o titã no Mythology. Vida de um... Tá no trabalho? Tô pagando a hora aí. Preguiçoso do caralho. Que é a age, né, pra ficar tudo
You
mais
found
rápido.
some gold.
Mas eu não vou fazer isso, que é apelar, trapacear. É 50 de cada, né, que precisa. Fato curioso, né? Que um dos itens que você pega é pedra para construção. O Coliseu, em sua maior parte, ele está destruído porque as pessoas da Idade Média tiravam um pedaço do Coliseu para construir as casas. Foi o tempo que destruiu, foi a própria povo de lá da época medieval. O Coliseu é a antiguidade, né? Fato nerd, a Idade Média é a queda do Império Romano, mais ou menos 476, até a queda do Constantino, 76. Ou seja, mais ou menos, né, a data. Por uns 1000 anos de Idade Média. Coisa interessante é que o rei Arthur, que é sempre mostrado com cavalaria e armadura completa, acontecia na Alta Idade Média, né? Ele era, na verdade, se existiu, né? Que ele é lendário. Ele teria sido da Baixa Idade Média, começo da Idade Média.
Excellent! You now have enough gold.
Bonnet.
Mais um pouco, né? O filme Rei Arthur, o nome se não é Rei Arthur mesmo, é com aquele ator que fez o Justiceiro, do seriado Roma. Ele acho que ele é mais realista com a suposta história do Rei Arthur. Tá, a queda do Império Romano, inclusive ele usa uma armadura romana. Os cavaleiros são sarmatas.
Good job. You now have enough wood. You're well on your way to making a city.
Faz tempo que eu joguei isso aqui, nem lembro.
Edward Longshanks, for all his disrepute, has shown military tactics in Wales, England, and France to be very effective, if not cruel and ruthless. He's indeed an enemy to be feared. The English sacked the town of Berwick upon Tweed. Would that I could call it a battle, but it was truly more of a massacre. Unless we organize our army, there will be more massacres to follow. I pray we can be ready for Longshanks' coming.
União é importante para agir contra a opressão.
In villages throughout the Highlands, there is grim talk of skirmishes between Scotland and England. We lost the city of Dunbar this week. Scottish defenders broke ranks and fled. The English have an army that is larger and better trained. To compete with them, we are going to need new recruits to pick up the spear, sword, or bow. We must remake these shepherds into soldiers. We will need many soldiers to defend our homeland. We'll start by creating villagers. Click your town center. Barracks complete. Now you can create soldiers. Click the barracks. Then click the Create Militia button. Selecting different buildings or units gives you different options in the lower left corner of the screen. That's one militia unit. Create 3 more, and you'll have enough soldiers to protect this area and win the scenario. Click the barracks and quickly click the Create Militia button 3 more times to make 3 soldiers in a row. Good job! Try building another house. Each house, so other buildings are made just like houses. Try building a barracks. The barracks is a military. You'll be able to defend this area against English attacks. Now that we have militias stationed across the border, the English have slowed their raids. But facing Longshanks' army will be another matter. The wicked English king has yet to bring his famous longbows to bear. Our militias could only get us so far. We are going to need more advanced weapons. Rumors creep in from the south of a giant who leads the forces of Scotland, his great sword driving through earth and man and horse alike. If this mythical knight can hold the English advance, it will give us time to develop the arms we need. Even now, our smiths are forging swords and fletchers are making arrows and crossbow bolts. English use very advanced weapons and armor. To win, you will need to advance to the feudal age and repel the English raids. You're going to need to research some technologies of your own to increase the strength of your civilization. For example, researching loom makes your villagers harder to kill. To research loom, click the town center, then click the research loom. Good. Researching technology costs resources, but improves your civilization. While you're researching, you can put your villagers to work and use your military units to explode. New technologies and buildings become available when you advance to a new age. To advance from the Dark Age to the Feudal Age, you need 500 food. In addition to gathering food in forage bushes, villagers can herd sheep or hunt deer for food. Now you have enough food to advance to the feudal age. However, you also need 2 buildings from your current age. Good! You're on your way to the feudal age. You already have a barracks. So now have your villagers build a mill. The mill is a drop-off point for food, so build it next to your food source. Now you can advance from the Dark Age to the Feudal Age. Click your town center, then click the Advance to Feudal Age button. Dwarves! English are making a sneak attack! Now that the battle is over, create some extra militia units at the barracks to replenish your forces.
Remoque, tá sem espaço aqui no mouse, já arrumei. São azul e vermelho, são os republicanos democratas. Vai estar brigando pelo Biden e pelo Trump.
Congratulations! Advancing to the next stage is the best way to improve your civilization. Upgrading to man-at-arms will change all your militia units to the more powerful men-at-arms. Near the minimap at the lower right corner of the screen, is the idle villager button. Click it and locate villagers who are not currently assigned to a task. Now that you're in the feudal age, you can upgrade your militia to men-at-arms. Click the barracks, then click Upgrade to men-at-arms. The English are attacking again! Teach them a lesson with your new men-at-arms!
Bid fear, go!
English are no match for your warriors!
Pessoal, foi mal pelas movidas bruscas, né? Também esse ficou ruim. Tá consertar isso.
Longshanks has invaded, stormed, and sacked the city of Perth. It's worse. He's captured the fabled Stone of Scone and declared himself King of Scotland. If we cannot bring about a victory in battle soon, then the Scottish armies will be too demoralized to put up any fight at all. If this mythical Scottish giant does exist, I wish he'd get his forces up to Stirling, where we shall next do battle. The time for minor skirmishes is over. We now prepare for war. The villain Longshanks is poised to cross the River Forth and threaten the town of Stirling with a force of men-at-arms, heavy cavalry, and a multitude of archers. Our newly formed army marches southward to establish our own base and attack the English before they can ready their troops. The time has come to take the offensive. The English have a fort near the town of Stirling. If we can defeat the English here, they may think twice about their invasion of Scotland. To win, destroy the English tower to the west. Before we attack the English to the west, we need to build up our forces. Have your villagers start gathering food. Keep making villagers at your town centre until you have 10. The more villagers you have, the faster your resources will come in. You can gain more food by building fishing ships. To create fishing ships, have your villagers build a dock in the water to the south. Scout cavalry are poor fighters, but they can see a great distance. You can use your scout cavalry to explore the rest of the map and find the English. The hill with the dead tree protects the only access to your town. It would be a good idea to build a watchtower on this hill once you advance to the feudal age. You can specify a location for new units to gather by selecting a gather point. For villagers, click the town centre and click the Set Gather Point button. Click the dock and build a fishing ship. use your villagers to build a mill near your forage bushes.
Пробуйте, кит, пробуйте. Kia.
To fish, click a fishing ship and right-click on a leaping fish. The fishing ship will collect fish and automatically return them to the dock. Fishing ships are also useful for exploring. You found some sheep. Sheep are a good source of food, so send them back to your town center and assign a villager to gather food from them. Build a barracks and 5 militia to defend your villagers and explore the map. Villagers can also build farms. Build 4 farms near your mill when your forage bushes are depleted. Each farm needs only 1 villager working on it.
Have enough. Tall.
Once you've gathered 500 food, advance to the feudal age at your town center. If you're low on food, build some additional farms.
Bid fear.
Cortar madeira daqui, sério? Buscar ovelha. madeira.
You're close to an English base. You better not knock down this wall until you've got an army of about 12 soldiers. Your villagers, you can use the town bell to garrison them in your town center. Click your town center, then click town bell.
Done cut.
Don't forget, keep exploring the map. Good! You defeated the English assault. If you have villagers in your town center, ring the town bell again to send them back to work.
Vordere.
Now that you've reached the feudal age, concentrate on making some soldiers to fight the enemy. You will need at least 12. Remember, you can upgrade your militia to men-at-arms at the barracks. You should always upgrade soldiers when you can afford it. Remember to upgrade your weapons and arms at the blacksmith. You do have a blacksmith, don't you?
Пробуйте. Пробуйте.
Tro. Fjädika.
large
dele.
enough force to attack the English base. Charge! Keep your villagers working just in case you suffer casualties and need to make more troops.
Bid fear. Dankat. Dankat. Bid fear. Dankat. Dankat.
Olha lá, vamos cortar a lenha. Afiar as espadas. É só 12 dava conta, eu tô vendo.
Bid fear. Cooper. Cooper. Dankat. Cooper. Dankat.
Quem curte aí a temática medieval, o filme que eu recomendo é o Conquistador, Charlton Heston.
Great job! You've destroyed the English camp. The Battle of Stirling is sure to end in victory for the Scots. Good job! You've eliminated the English soldiers.
Agora eu não me
Now
lembro se era o
destroy that
Conquistador.
tower and our victory will be complete. Now that you know how to build up, advance through the ages and find and fight your enemies, you have all the basic skills you need to play a random map game. The most common type of game in Age of Empires.
Mas um que é muito bom, também da Idade Média que eu gosto, é o Vikings. Recomendo esse Vikings. Deixa eu ver o nome, acho que é o Senhor da Guerra. Senhor da Guerra. É o nome do filme do Charlton Heston. É legal que não tem efeito especial, né? Por exemplo, tem uma catapulta, a Ariete funcionando, eles usam mesmo, uma de verdade.
Stirling was our first great victory. Even as we held the coastline, word came in that the Stirling Bridge had been held by a force of Scots led by the mythical knight, of whom so many have spoken. Now we know his name. Sir William Wallace, the Hammer of the English. Edward Longshanks names Wallace a traitor and a criminal, but Sir William replies that he cannot be a traitor, since he never swore fealty to an English king.
Tinha que ser o William.
Wallace leading our armies, the men fight with renewed vigor. Perhaps the tide of our misfortunes is about to turn. Our coffers were depleted at the Battle of Stirling, So we need to strengthen our economy once again before pushing south into lands held by the English. We need to construct a market and establish trade routes to the villages of friendly clans. Local legends speak of 3 sacred relics hidden south of Stirling. Acquiring these artifacts for Wallace's army will be a great boost to Scottish morale. The Scottish army has been rallied by recent victories against the English. The situation's starting to look up. Did you know that there are 3 different modes for the minimap in the lower right corner of the screen? You can show only military units or only resources and trade units by clicking the buttons just below and to the right of the minimap. It will help the morale of our army to collect holy relics and place them in a monastery. One of the relics is close to your town. An ally has another relic, and the English have captured a third. You can retrieve a relic by clicking a monk and right-clicking the relic. Monks have other abilities as well. They can heal your injured soldiers or those of your allies. They can also attempt to convert enemy soldiers to join your army. Good! You have a relic. Protect the relic in the monastery by right-clicking the monastery. Perfect. You now have 1 relic garrisoned. Relics garrisoned in your monastery will slowly add gold to your stockpile. Farms are a good source of food once you've exhausted forage bushes and animals. Farms are built like buildings and must be periodically rebuilt. To gather food from a farm, click a villager, then right-click a farm. You've reached your ally's town. Go inside and see how his city's doing. Your ally's gate will open automatically for you. Nice to have allies on the map. Your ally, the yellow player, can help you fight the enemy. You can also trade with your allies. To trade, you'll need to build a market.
Welcome. If you've come for the relic, you can find it on the hill to the northeast of our town.
Borgere. Duncat. Bid fear. Toe. Toe. Bid fear. Duncat. done cut.
Só o tempão. Tem um mercado.
Bra bygge.
You now have 2 relics garrisoned. Bring back 1 more and you'll be victorious. Villagers and soldiers normally appear outside of the building that created them. You can have your units move to a spot once they're created by using gather points. To set a gather point for infantry, click your barracks, click Set Gather Point, then click where on the map you want your infantry to gather. You have a market. The market can create trade cards to generate extra gold. You can also exchange one resource for another at the market for a small fee. Click the market, then click Sell Food for Gold. You can use the technology tree to see what technologies and upgrades you can research. Click the technology tree button in the upper right corner of the screen to see the tree for your civilization. have enough soldiers now to think about attacking the English and recovering their relic.
If you're getting ready to attack the English, I can help you out. Here, take this food and wood.
Claro, tem pílulas de adianta. Mas precisa.
Bit 4. To. Bit 4. To. Bit 4.
Kjart. Bid 4. Bid 4.
Vapor. Vapor.
Пробуйте. Torgere, Trebach. Raboye. Raboye. Raboye.
A música do jogo é muito boa. Eu tirei a internet, o celular tá pitando. Tem que deixar no modo avião. Os cavaleiros arqueiros fizeram o Império de Gengis Khan.
Kia. Robuga.
You've captured all 3 relics.
E mais uma conquista.
With the 3 relics now locked away safely in Scottish churches, men murmur that we are blessed by the heavens. Our army now stands a chance as we prepare for the final clash with the English. Scotland now has archers and knights of our own with which to meet Longshanks. We march south to Falkirk, where we will rendezvous with the army of William Wallace and plan our combined attack upon the English castle.
É isso aí, pessoal. Não deixe de checar o link para os meus produtos que eu vendo no Mercado Livre, que vai estar na descrição embaixo do vídeo. Todos os produtos são assegurados pelo Mercado Envios, exceto os que tem que retirar pessoalmente de transportadora, né? Mas a maioria que é transporte correios é Mercado Envios. Então ele é assegurado. Se acontecer alguma coisa na entrega, você não perde o dinheiro. Tem o PagSeguro também, que o Mercado Livre age como mediador, aí você não tem problema com dinheiro, caso a compra seja cancelada. Você tem 30 dias para devolver o produto, caso não esteja satisfeito. Claro que você devolve na mesma condição que estava o produto, né? Eu tenho jogos, facas de marca, peças de carro e também artesanatos para enfeite, artesanatos decorativos. Gostou? Dá like. O seu like é muito importante para mim. Comente, eu quero saber o que você achou do vídeo. Compartilhe, se inscreva para ficar por dentro de mais nerdices, games, airsoft e nerdices do tipo. Obrigado, falou!